Hey Lee, I spoke to somebody in your office earlier and they said to go ahead and shoot you over this video. Now, in this video, I'm going to be going over three things that you can actually start doing today that will start pushing up your website up above your competitors on these Google searches when people are searching for you online for certain keywords that will actually get you more high quality jobs. Now, if by the end of this video you can see that I have the know-how to get this done, you can reach back out if you'd like and we can chat, or you can take this information and implement it yourself. Now, the three things I'll be covering are content, citations, and backlinks. Now, content is everything on your website, but we are primarily focused on your homepage today. Now, Google likes to see at least 1,500 words of content on the home pages of these service-based industry websites. This gives you plenty of opportunity to to add all these buyer intent keywords. These are these keyword phrases that people are searching for when they're searching for your services online. So what I did first is I grabbed one of the main competitors here um, in the Charlotte area, and that is Acosta Heating, Cooling, and Electrical. And I threw them into a tool here I use called SE Ranking. This tool pretty much gives me a behind the scenes view of what Google uses to rank websites. Now, their website, this ACO ACO Stain NC, it's their website, is currently being found for 2.2 thousand keywords. So I'm sure they have some blogs, and their website was clicked on nearly 650 times just in the past 30 days. So I went ahead and put in your website, Summit Air and electric.com, and you're currently being found for 32 keywords, and your site was clicked on 11 times. So let's go back to our competitor and we can actually look at the keywords, right? So if we click on that 2.2 thousand, that's going to bring up all of those keywords. We obviously don't want to go through all of them, but we can filter out. We want to filter out some, which we like. In most of the ones we're looking for, we call them buyer intent location based. So like this HVAC repair Charlotte, like that keyword alone got 480 search volume in the past month. HVAC Charlotte got 540. So those are the types that we want to find and put on your website. Then the ones that we filter out and we get all the ones that we need, we actually got another tool here where we can put in some of these like HVAC repair Charlotte NC. It'll give us similar keywords and related keywords, so we can find the gaps. We can find the ones that people are searching for when they're searching for services to buy, to purchase, that our competitors don't have, if that is the case, and we want to put them on your site. So let's go ahead and look at your keywords. We can click on this 32 here. It's going to bring up all 32. And when you go through here, all of yours are all branded, or most of them. You have Air Comfort, but that's almost like a branded one itself. So it doesn't look like you really have the location-based buyer intent. So that would be the first thing you want to do there, is get all those onto your website, find those and put them on your website. And that's, as you can see, that's why it's good to have at least 1,500 words. So you have that opportunity to put those all in without it being looking like it's stuffed with keywords. That's it for content. Next thing I'll be going over are citations. Now, when people are searching these terms like HVAC Charlotte NC, studies have shown that anywhere between 40 to 60% of those people are going to be clicking on one of these businesses in this section here called the map pack. Now, there's 3 organic results, and there's 1 sponsored, and that's Acosta. So that's a paid ad. So that's not what we call organic. A lot of times it won't show up, and then a lot of people are hesitant anyway to click on ads, so they have a low click-through rate. So I'm going to be looking at these because these are the ones that are that will always show up. Now, most people are. This has to do with your Google Business Profile. Most people are under the impression that to get ranked in the top 3 has to do with your reviews, right? Now, if that was the case, Morris Jenkins would be way above Horn. It wouldn't even be close, right? Because they have the same 4.9, but they have 33,000. So it's not, while it does help, it's not the driving factor. There's actually two driving factors, and that's proximity, and it is also citation. So proximity, we can't really uh, mess with too much. Where you are is where you are unless you move. But citations you can. Citation is a citation is your business's name, address, and phone number on a directory online. Now it used to be the businesses with the most directories usually found a home in this top three here, but Google doesn't really work like that anymore. They choose quality over quantity, right? The quality of your citations of the directories you're in. So you can actually Google the top 50 to 100, and there's probably more in this location, to 150 core HVAC and electrical directories for citations, and that'll pull you up a list that you can actually go down and make sure you're in those directories. Now, on top of that, with AI these days, you'll want to go ahead and get verified in the top three core data aggregators as well. And once you're verified in there, that actually pushes all your information down to hundreds of other apps, directories, and GPS systems as well. And that creates data consistency across all those platforms, which is a huge trust factor when it comes to Google ranking you in the map pack, and also these AI platforms like ChatGPT and Google Gemini when they're referring your business with people using those platforms. Now, underneath the map pack is Google's organic search results list. And the number one spot right here captures anywhere between 30 to 50% of the clicks. Okay, so this is for between 40 to 60, but it's split in between all these businesses. This is 30 to 50 all by itself. The main driver here are what we call backlinks. Now, when dealing with backlinks, it's essentially you have other websites on the internet that, for example, say they have one of them or a few of them, which I'm sure is already the case, have a link on their site that when it's clicked, it links back to your site. Now, Google uses these backlinks as like an online referral system. And the more relevant these sites are to your website, the better. So, for example, say you have a local blog page or a popular industry site that's linking back to your website. That's what's actually going to help push your website up in Google's rankings here. Now, say for example, you have a link from Pizza Hut, which is a very popular site and has built a lot of trust with Google over the years, right? So it seems like that would be good for you guys, but it's not going to help you at all because there's no relevance there. You guys don't sell pizza or have anything to do with pizza. So let's go back to our competitor here. And my computer is being slow. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Okay. And this is that tool that I showed you earlier. I'm sorry. Why is this doing this to me? Okay. And before we were in this section right here, now I want to pay attention to this section over here. Just to be clear, it's for your content, primarily your keywords that Google is able to find you for what people are searching for. Once they find you, they've got to determine where they're going to put you, right? On page 1 or page 10 or anywhere in between, if at all. And that is all determined by your backlinks, by the quality of your backlinks and the relevance of the websites you're getting the backlinks from. So the competitor here has almost 1,000 backlinks coming from a total of 268 other websites. They call them referring domains in here. Let's take a look at yours. You currently have 89 backlinks coming from a total of 48 other websites. So it's not necessarily so much about the number as it is about the relevance of the websites they're getting them from. So we can go back to our competitor, and just like we did with the keywords, we want to click on these referring domains, and that's going to pull up all the websites they're currently getting backlinks from. They have 7 pages of them. So you'd want to get a list like this and go down and go ahead and get backlinks from all these, right? And you don't want to do it all at once, but over time, maybe you could start out with 5 a day or something like that. Because if you do too many at once, Google actually finds that suspicious and they'll flag you for it. So yeah, you'd want to do that. And then once you're done with that, and this is assuming that your content and your keywords are on point, that would actually over time would put you in contention for this number one spot. Now, what will put you over the top is if you did that once you were done executing that, every month add like 10 to 20 more backlinks from other sites that are relative to your site, and that will actually keep you on top there. Now, like I said at the beginning, you can take this information and implement it yourself, or if you want to book a discovery call with me, my name's Steven. I live right here in North Carolina. You can simply reply back to this email or give me a call at 910-551-2006. And also, I just wanted to recap. I forgot this. Let's just recap what we went over. First thing is content. You want at least 1,500 words of content on your front page with the right keywords and the right amount of keywords. Second is going to be citations, right? You want to be in those top 50 to 150 HVAC related directories. And also the 3 main data aggregators. You want to go ahead and get verified in those. And then lastly are backlinks, meaning you need more relevant websites linking back to your website to show Google that you guys are the authority when it comes to HVAC and electrical companies in and around the Charlotte area. Now, you can contact me if you like. Again, like I said, my name is Steven. I live right here in North Carolina. You can reply back to this email or give me a call at 910-551-2006. Other than that, I appreciate your time and have a good rest of your day. Bye.